Spinal Anatomy 101 class today. Here are your vertebrae. One vertebrae, a disc, another vertebrae, and the nerve. This disc requires pumping to keep it healthy. There's no blood supply. There's a process called imbibition. When I bend and move, it pumps that disc and keeps it healthy. And here's where the problem can arise. These vertebrae can shift out of their normal position and become stuck or fixated, like a hinge on a door that's not moving properly. It's a mechanical problem. And when that happens, this disc is no longer getting pumped and it's starting to decay or degenerate. It's losing fluid over time. And what happens is 10 years later, 20 years later, the vertebrae look like this. The disc has lost its fluid. The vertebrae have started to lay down spurs and arthritis, and the nerve is getting pinched or crushed. We call this degenerative joint disease or degenerative disc disease. And it is a process. It's over time, it gets worse and worse and worse. And the key thing here is that many of you have these in the spine and don't have any symptoms. And so you think there's no problem, but there is a problem. It would be like leaving a piece of food caught in your tooth because you didn't feel it and it's starting to bury a hole into the tooth. Well, leaving a fixation in the spine, allowing the disc and vertebrae to degenerate over time is horrible. When your vertebrae winds up like this, it will never look like this again. You can't go backwards. You can't retread the tire that's already worn out. So what we want to do is we want to get our spines checked early. We want to make sure at all times the spinal joints are moving properly and there's no fixations, nothing stuck in there. So we can keep the spine at its healthiest possible, minimize and slow down the degenerative process. So you can hear, I said nothing about pain in this video. There's so much more to chiropractic, a mechanical fix and health care for the spine. The same way brushing your teeth is the way we take care of the teeth, chiropractic adjustments are the way we maintain a healthy spine.